Friends with benefits. Talk to me. Okay, does it work? Can it work?
Today, my 10-year-old son and I went to Sandbox at Westfield in London.
I am off to see Psychic Sally this evening. I have a date this afternoon. I'm going on a date. I think I've been ghosted. Dating in 2026, officially the weirdest thing ever. Okay. It's options. It's people having options. There was a time you'd go out, you meet someone in the bar. Yeah, you go out every couple of weeks with your girlfriends. You meet someone, they're good looking, they tick the boxes, you swap numbers, you're invested. Okay? Because you're not going out for another 2 weeks. You're not going to meet anyone in the next 2 weeks.
She's been ghosted, archived, and put in a situationship rotation. Another one is one failed talking stage away from a lifestyle change. And one just got engaged and cried because she never thought it would happen. Welcome back to the modern judge. Let's go.
But now, on the apps, you're swiping constantly. Yeah? So you might get 5 matches at once. So you have 5 people approaching you at once.
She accidentally described exactly when dating broke. Not social media. Not feminism. Not men. The moment infinite options replaced genuine investment, the whole system stopped working. She diagnosed it correctly. Nobody acted on the diagnosis.
You're talking to all of them. You're interested in maybe 1 or 2 of them more than the others. But the others also have options. And they're not as interested in you as you are in. But then their favourite option finds somebody else. So they take you out on a date. You get on really well. Okay? You enjoy their company. You want to see them again. But then one of their other options messages them from 2 months ago, right? And they really liked them. So they're going to hang out with them again. But they're going to put you in archive or something because you're an option. And they might need you in a week's time. At that point, you've either given up or you're talking to someone else. And that's it. And then sometimes you get into these situationships. Oh my God. Yeah, situationships are really, really fun. They're the ones that you usually waste, I don't know, 1 to 3 months on. Yeah. And the whole time they're just dating another option at the same time as you. So basically, if you're in a relationship and it's kind of working and you're thinking the grass is greener, it's not.
Archived. Not deleted. Not blocked. Archived. Kept warm in case the current option doesn't work out. That is not dating. That is inventory management with feelings attached.
Sometimes I'm just so not in the mood to work out, and then I remember that my ex's new girl has fake tits. And suddenly, we're about to go for a long, fast run.
That is the most honest motivation speech ever delivered in athletic content. She found her reason. It works. Respect the efficiency.
You know how they say people with good hearts never win? That's simply because of the fact that people with good hearts aren't in it to win.
That second sentence landed differently. The good heart isn't losing the game. It's playing a different one entirely. The problem is both people think they're in the same competition.
Debbie Downer, yeah, but what's actually the point of even being like successful and healthy and all of this shit that you continuously work on if it's alone? Like, I'm so chronically alone, it's a joke.
I know the girls are feeling the same way. We're this close to becoming lesbians, okay? I'm that close, okay? If I handle another failed situationship, I'm going to...
She built everything she was told to build. Career, health, independence, and is sitting in a successful empty apartment, wondering what the point was. That is not a punchline. That is the part of the plan nobody explained properly.
Why on earth would you want someone who treats you like crap?
But there's a lot of girls out there that...
Oh, they love it. Like, do you know that whole, oh, how was the date? It's great, but it was just too nice. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like going for a meal and going, oh, was the meal nice? Yeah, it tasted too good.
Too nice, said out loud, without irony. The meal tasted too good is the correct analogy, and it should be printed somewhere permanent. The man who was too nice is currently with someone who appreciated the flavor.
I think this is... I genuinely think we're getting somewhere with this.
How was that movie? Oh, it's too good. It just makes no sense.
I was talking to my mom about this one guy, and I was like, he's just not my type. Like, I don't know if I want to talk to him. She literally looks at me and she goes, well, your type hasn't worked so far, so let's switch it up. oh, she clocked me so hard, but Mom, you are right and you are always right.
The mother delivered the most useful piece of dating advice in this entire video in one sentence. The daughter called it clocking her. It was, the type has a documented track record. The evidence was always available.
What does that say about society? And also, what does that say about men? Western society, well, do we care about that these men are leaving, right? Like, maybe we didn't want to date them anyways because they have more traditional values. Should we care? Should we care that these men are going to find women in other countries, other continents?
She asked if they should care. Got told yes with a timeline attached. The follow-up question about whether traditional values were worth keeping never arrived.
I would love to hear if anyone's love life is more tragic than mine. I've had not one, not two, not three, 4 men in the last year try and chat to me who ended up either being in a relationship, engaged, or married. Like, you literally can't fucking write it.
What do you do when you love somebody and they clearly love you, but they are not sure what they want from life and from the relationship? I don't know what to do.
That answer required no follow-up and received none. Filed correctly.
Hot take, single dads scare me, especially if the child is under 5. Why are you a single dad? Did you really leave a woman in her most vulnerable, most difficult era of her life? Oh, well, she left me. Even worse. Even worse. What woman, as a woman who left at 7 days postpartum, something crazy has to happen for you to leave right when you have a child. Something insane. Insane. Unless you're a widow. And also, wait, how did she die?
Is it a red flag to talk to a girl for 2 months without getting on a date?
Major. That's like criminal. Unless it's because she lives in another state or country, there's literally no reason why you should talk to somebody for even a month without setting up a date. If she's putting off meeting you for that long, she likely has zero interest in actually meeting you.
2 months. No date. She called it a talking stage. He called it zero interest. Both of them are correct, and only one of them will accept that answer.
Today I had a friend tell me that she was just having a hard day and that she was just really upset about a man. To which I said, girl, ain't no man worth it, right? Like, ain't nobody is worth that. No man is worth you being upset and letting it ruin your day. And she said, you don't think any man? No.
I wanted to see why you think dating is so bad right now.
I think it's social media, and I also think it's online dating. I think it's a 1-2 punch. Social media and having our own profiles on Instagram, on TikTok, has made us an incredibly individualistic society. People think that the world revolves around them. People are so obsessed with people's perception of them. People also think there's always something better. There's such a lack of manners, rampant ghosting, playing the field and not committing, flakiness. I do fault social media and I fault online dating.
She identified both weapons in the combination. Social media built the ego. Dating apps built the options. Together, they produce a generation that believes they deserve better than whoever is in front of them, permanently, regardless of who that person is.
The reason that we have so many broken families and so many people separating in today's day and age is purely just because of social media. 20, 30 years ago, we didn't have access to people in the way that we do now. We would have had to have gone physically out to like meet somebody else, speak to somebody else. Whereas now, in today's day and age, you don't have to do that. You can literally pick up your phone. From England, you can be speaking to Maria in Marbella in 5 minutes. But 20 years ago, if you wanted to, if as a man or a woman, if you actively wanted to like go out and meet somebody else, you would literally have to actively go out and meet somebody else. Social media has given us the illusion of expansion in terms of, you know, it makes our world bigger, when in actual fact, what it's doing is closing us in and we can't even see it.
More options, smaller world, more connections, less connection. The expansion was always an illusion, and the walls got closer every year, while everyone was looking at their screens deciding who to swipe on next.
I got engaged on Friday, and I feel like this is the first time I've had to sit with it, and I honestly don't even know if I'll post this, but I like just never thought that I would meet someone. There were so many times in my life that it was the third wheel. I didn't have a boyfriend all throughout college. barely in high school. Like, it was always everyone else and celebrating everyone else, and I'm just really happy that it's finally my turn. And I hope that, like, other people, if you feel this way, if you feel like your turn is never coming, it's going to come, and I'm really rooting for you, and I hope that one day you're just as happy as me. And these are obviously happy tears. I'm so excited, but it was a long road to get here, and I'm just like, I don't know, emotional about it. So
She didn't perform it, didn't caption it, just sat quietly with it and said, I didn't think this would happen to me. That kind of quiet gratitude is rarer than the proposal itself, and it is the exact energy that got her there. Today's file had the archive system, the too nice date, the mother who said your type hasn't worked, the woman who diagnosed social media correctly and then went back on the app, and the woman who just sat quietly with a ring on her finger grateful that it was finally her turn. The modern judge has one final note. The woman who got engaged didn't find something new. She stopped filtering for the wrong thing long enough for the right thing to arrive. Like and subscribe. New cases every week. See you in the next one.